Hello everyone and welcome back to more Desolate Planet. So in the meantime off camera I finished off the roof on this and I finished off all this area. I did all the conveyor belts underneath these ones, so this is all running. I just kind of replaced all the ground here, tested it all. Oh yeah, I was smelting up some iron because I also upgraded our storage room to all diamond tier because it was basically full of iron, which is also why I processed a bunch of this iron, which is good to see that we're like filling out on iron, but it's also, oops, a little bit worrisome that it's, well, not necessarily worrisome, but unfortunate to see that we're close to wasting iron ore already. Like, look at how much stuff we have in here, though. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to get a bigger chest there. Although we're almost about ready to probably work towards an AE system. This has been going, produced a whole bunch of refined fuel. I've got like a pretty decent stockpile of the fuel down here. So this has been sifting away for this whole time. Yeah, that's a bunch there. I've been thinking about trying to get the Blackstone. Although, what does that give us? I don't remember what crushed Blackstone gives us when we sift it. Cobalt, magma cream. Okay, so just another chance for cobalt, more gold. That's not bad. Speaking of gold, how many nuggets do we have in here? 1,000. Wow. Yeah, I mean, this is all filling up quite well. We're getting a bunch of stuff. I used like 400 some diamonds to upgrade all of our storage in here. It was also really annoying because every time you apply an upgrade to these, it resets all the wire connections in the back. So I had to fix all those. But this all works still. Gotta pull a couple of the ore pieces out. And now we can just kind of watch it fly. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's so entertaining. I love it. But yeah, that's all set up. Last thing I have to do is set up the storage room here, which I went ahead and upgraded these into the diamond versions. So they once again have maximum storage. And we got to figure out where we're going to build it. Like, I think we're probably going to have it built here, just kind of like where it probably should go. Realistically, I kind of want to put it over here now that I'm thinking about it. I feel like that would make more sense to have it over here, but it's a little late for that. I do have a whole bunch of factory blocks. I made a bunch of factory blocks here. So I can go ahead and keep working on the ground here. And we gotta figure out like a lighting system that we want to do here and things like that, but I haven't decided yet. And I think we might actually cut the glass off because it starts at the controller over here, right? Yes. So then I might cut it a little short over here and end it at this block here. And that way the rest of this can all just hang out underneath. Which, we gotta work on this. I gotta figure out where I want to put this and how I want it to go. Because these can't go... Actually, I want to test something real quick. Say I have these going up like this. Conveyor belt goes up, goes up, goes up. And then I break this and I replace this like this. I don't think I can put this upgrade there. No, I can't. So it needs at least one block to go straight in order to get the upgrade there. That should work, though. Yeah, that would work. So it's good to know, but it's a little unfortunate. I mean, we could always put the storage controller under the wall. I don't know. I gotta think about how I want to set it up, because 10 metal types is kind of an annoying number to work with, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's hard to get like a wall of 10 drawers or barrels organized the way I want. And we're also going to install like probably some lights along this wall to kind of break up this. Also, you know what we could do? You could switch out this entire middle row with like something else. That way it's not just like a solid block all the way across. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I like that. But what we probably should do, because we're probably going to place a light maybe in each one of these slots, which is in line with each controller. So then maybe in between each set of conveyor belts up here, we can place one of those. Leaves it how wide? 7 blocks. It should be perfectly matched on each side, actually. That's nice. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so we'll find a nice block to place in the middle. That could be the grates again. Could do fans, but I don't think we should. Let's try this. Let's see how this looks. Also, I want to see... We'll probably make some glowstone. Chisel that up. Can you put glowstone in here? No, this one has to go into a chisel. But I do really like the glowstone lantern. Fancy glowstone lantern. It's nice too. That looks so good together. Oh. That's cool. But I think we'll just do some glowstone lanterns. Although, actually... Can we make anything cool with regular? I mean, like, honestly, wall lamps wouldn't be a bad thing. Oh, you can't invert those. Oh well. We'll go for glowstone lanterns. I like the way these look. It'll also help break up more of the patterning here. Ah, not enough factory blocks. And they took damage there somehow. What were we doing? These? Yeah. This will allow us to get rid of all the torches around here as well. Although, actually, I guess we probably didn't even need these because we have the lava tanks there, now that I think about it. Oh, well. Oh, let's turn these off. Because we're not casting any iron right now. And just to fill that up, because I like it to have some amount of metal stored in there. And this will help us clear out some of the iron, because we have a ton of it. It might be a lot, but it should melt in time, I imagine. It's so fun to watch. Oh, it's so entertaining. Okay. So that's good. That's set up the way I would like. Then maybe in each one of these spots as well. Just to kind of light up this side. Guess we don't need that torch down there. That should technically go there, right? As well, on the corners. Yeah, Technically, these corners should have lights in them. I'm not against. So we also want to think of something to put on this side of the area. And I don't necessarily know what that's going to be right now. But I think we will put our little storage thing right here. Debating putting it below. Also, how do we get the connectors? Oh, those are nice and cheap. Because that would allow us to completely hide the, I don't know why I came over there. Let's turn these back into regular birch slabs, back into regular birch slabs. Turn these back into birch planks, back into birch planks. Grab some sticks. I mean, I could put it right at the end of this wall. And I could have it set up like this. And then we put the controller here with a connector there. Come on. It's so hard to place these sometimes. Then we can put like cobalt up there. And then we need to take these and these. And then probably the last thing I would put would be like void upgrades. But we're going to put iron there. Okay, you know what? We need to get a block of everything produced right now. How much cobalt's in here? Oh, tons of it. Cool. Get a few blocks of that poured out. Oh, right. I should actually get the iron pouring. I forgot. I'm actually going to push this back one set of blocks. That way we can kind of like frame it a little bit. You know I love to do my little frames. So then the storage controller goes here, and the connector goes here, and then we take these guys, and it goes bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I mean, I could technically put one there, but I kind of hate that. Although, what if I then did, like, that? Because I feel like cobalt is one that we're not going to use very often. I hate that. That's terrible. Yeah, we'll just place this up here. The way it was. Slap a void upgrade, slap that up in there. Put gold there, we'll put copper there. Cobalt definitely has to go up there. Okay, then we're going to use probably nickel, we're going to use osmium, and probably zinc. Are going to be the next three that we use most often. And then up here we'll put like lead in silver. And then I need to put conveyor belt, conveyor belt, conveyor belt, insertion upgrade, bam. Give me this guy. I click on you, and now it's all locked. Perfect. So now this will automatically store all of the metal that gets cast and give us huge access to it. Now, how many blocks can this hold? 2,560 blocks. That's awesome. And I'm also going to put like stack size upgrades, like stack size up. Stack size. Ooh, what are they called? Upgrade, or it's like storage. Stack upgrade, okay. We're not going to do tier 5 because it's super expensive. We'll probably end up doing like tier 4s though. Very doable. Look at that. That's awesome. I love it. Oh, I love it. What if we just get this casting all the ingots at once? Let's get this running. Get this whole system going. Now, I will admit, it would be really cool to have like a master switch that would turn on and off all casting. And it may be doable with redstone conduit. But I haven't totally decided yet whether or not I want to do that. And let's get this guy running. Let's get this exporting metals. All of our cobalt is gone, unfortunately. Means we can just kind of sit here and watch this run for a little while. Oh, that is so fun. How are we looking on iron? I assume a crap ton in here. Oh, no, okay, we did cast everything. Look at all these metals that are coming out. That's so cool. I love this. That's so satisfying. And we can see it actively filling all of this up, which is really cool. I guess the question really is whether or not we produce more ore than we can smelt, and the thing's going to start despawning. I'm going to let that run for a little bit. Okay, so that means I need 10 of these stack upgrades. I need 10 upgrade bases. I'm going to go ahead and make a whole bunch of these. Because let's be honest, we want a ton of metal. I don't think I have 10 upgrade bases already made, do I? Okay, well, I remember how to make them. That means we need 40 iron ingots, I think, and then, like, 45 planks. And now I need a bunch of logs. Make tier 1 upgrade. Tier 1 plus. Okay, so we could reduce the amount of iron we use by using a bunch of copper. I'm fine with that. We have so much copper. Yeah, I still have 4 blocks of stacks. Or stacks of blocks, that's what I meant to say. Oh gosh, too much, too much. This thing's too full. Oh god. Hey, you know what? We're about to have a place to put all this, so that's gonna be good. Which is also why I'm going to want to make an AE system very soon, so I can access things as we start to store them all away from here. Or as things start to get stored, like, away from each other. Yeah, so now I need diamond. Which we should have a good amount of. Oh my god, look at it go. I'm gonna shut this off real quick. Because these are all probably full. I'm just gonna wait a little. I think I need, what, 20 blocks of diamond? Which, again, thankfully we get a crap ton, so this really isn't too expensive here. And also, these, I think, won't be too bad once we get the blocks casting, which I'm actually going to set up block casting for the rest of these now. Turn all these on. Just to speed up the speed at which they empty. There we go. I will speed up the processing of all this. Now how many blocks can you hold? 40,000 blocks of iron. Okay, that's a lot. That would be a lot. And we can always fit another stack upgrade in there. Like, how many nuggets can it hold? 3.7 million is crazy. Wow. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, I love this. This project was so cool. One thing I could always do if I'm worried about this despawning ore, which I really shouldn't be because the production that this has is insane, is I could put like a couple absorption hoppers in the ground that would allow it to like pick up anything that hits the bottom, because I've noticed it inputs, like it gets counted as an input as soon as it hits like the top layer, I believe. So that would be nice there. Oh my god, look at this thing go. Okay, now what are we gonna frame this with? I might do 3 glowstone lanterns to keep it bright. In fact, what if we did... No, I hate the way that kind of like blocks off the cobalt up there. We might inlay them up here. And then I just gotta find a block to like encircle them. I don't know what it's gonna be, but it'll be something. That'll be a later design idea. I mean, I might as well... Can't talk. I might as well make more stack upgrades. So that means I need 20 blocks of copper, 20 blocks of gold, 10 blocks of iron, 20 ingots. No, I need a bunch of... Can you make the stack upgrades? Was it 6 ingots each? Yeah. That means I need just about a stack of each of these. Although it's only going to be 30 iron. Yeah. How many diamonds is that, though? Let's do a little math. So 20 blocks, 180, plus an extra 60. It's 240 diamonds. We have enough. Like, it hurts our stockpile a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Can we do anything with emeralds, either? Molten emerald doesn't really do anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make some more stack upgrades. That way we will never run out of metal. We will always and forever have... Or at least storage for our metal. It means I need another 40 iron ingots, too. And 45 planks. And a whole bunch of logs. I don't really feel like doing the math to figure out how many I need, I'm gonna be honest. I was also wrong on that, apparently. That's unfortunate. There we go. Put these here, that goes there, then we do this, boom. These go here, boom. I'm hoping I can put more than one stack upgrade. If not, I'll be very sad. I mean, we'll find other places to put these stack upgrades, but dang, that will be very unfortunate. Oh, we can. Oh, you bet we can. Now we can hold 655,000 blocks of iron. 6.5 million ingots. Is nuts. That's insane. Okay, let's just keep this going for a while. Eventually, yeah, we're going to start burning through all of the ore that's in here. I guess the question is, do we produce more iron than we... Like, do we sift more than we smelt? I don't think so. I mean, we could just leave this running now. It's like all copper in there. Probably because the copper produces so many blocks. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. This is one of my favorite projects, man. It's so cool. And the only input now is, I mean, time to get, like, the lava from the tank over there. And putting refined fuel into this fluid tank. Keep all of these things running. And we can always add more sieves down here if we want to. Right, like, I could add a whole second row here. Or maybe up above. Could be good. Tier 2 extractions. Do they need Tier 2 extraction? Honestly, probably not anymore. Yeah, they don't need these. They're extracting plenty quick. And I may have to add, like... might add 2 more cobblestone generators over at the little quarry area. Because it's very slowly eating our gravel and sand. Let's shut this off for a second here. Because we are... I kind of want to jump in here and see how much iron is in there. Like, the molten iron is not overfilling. That's good. The only one that probably would be copper, yeah. Because it produces so much more from an ore piece. Also, I do have a bunch of raw cobalt that I want to smelt, because it's equivalent to an ore. It has no difference. Well, I think it produces half the amount that an ore block does. But it's treated like you use it the same way. I mean, yeah, it's only 1 ingot and 3 nuggets each, but... Plus liquid meat? What is this? I can't figure that out. It's gonna hurt my brain trying to figure that one out. No, it does have to hit the bottom. Okay. That's a bit of a bummer. That constant stream of metal flowing in here is so awesome. I'm also going to go make a bunch of compressed iron, because I would like to have a big stockpile of it. Now that I set up a tank to keep our compressors running all the time over here. Yeah, those are super stock charged. And we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna speed it up and taking it out. There we go. 2 stacks of compressed iron blocks. Awesome. Oh, there was already a... Wow. Let's consume all that. Look at this. We're getting like some bitumen and sulfur and tar and a whole bunch of refined fuel. Oh, man, everything's going great. Again, I'm worried that we may end up just getting super laggy if we don't process all the ore in a timely manner. Like, if too much ore builds up in the bottom of that thing, we're gonna have a problem. I was gonna go throw this in manually, but let's watch it run, because it's entertaining. Like, if anything, I might just dig the iron one deeper. Because it's not really struggling to empty itself. And if it is, we can always add, like, triple drain, triple casting basin in the back there. We might do the same for the copper, because copper, what I imagine, yeah, very full. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. Right, and then I think we need 2 copper ingots to make the drains. Do I still have conveyor belts and chutes? I'll need 3 more levers. I think they should be, like, there should be some chutes up here. Yes, there we go. I think there should be somewhere around here. Yeah, then I say there's more conveyor belts. We'll just connect up to these. Oh, that's cool. It spit out all the ore that was in it. It's still taking a long time to drain. Part of me might want to set up another set of casting tables as well. I do wonder what's faster. Basins or... Oh, the iron is empty. Okay, it does empty pretty quick, I won't lie. I don't know. I'm also debating on setting up more drains for the iron here. I mean, hey, you know what? Let's try and do what we can to get some of this copper out. Oh, that keeps taking it out and putting it back in. Whatever. Alright, well, let's go turn that guy back on. Just let it run for a little while. If I notice it starts to get laggy, I mean, maybe I should just keep an eye on the entity count, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to come over here. Put that in here. Get you casting. Oh, and then we got to start... I'm going to start moving a bunch of this stuff over there. Basically anything where I have, like, over... Oh, never mind. I'm already full. I was saying anything where I have over a stack of blocks, but, nope. Apparently not. Whole bunch of iron. Let's put some cobalt in there. Got some silver to put away. There we go. And we only bought the copper some time because of, I wonder if you can put drains on the bottom of the smelter. That could have actually been also very helpful. And we might, if you can, I might invest into doing that as well in order to just make things easier on me. Yeah, I need these, like, extra stacks of blocks I don't want to hold in there. But this is incredible, the amount of metal this is generating. This is awesome. Let's turn this off for a little bit. Just so I can kind of keep an eye on things. This, yeah, so full. Block of tin, block of silver. Oh my gosh. So much copper. Oh, whoa, that got really laggy for a second there. Can I see the entity count? I don't remember where that is. Isn't it? I think it's the E right there. I don't know. Not something I'm too crazy worried about right now. Slowly but surely, we're gonna process through this, but realistically, I don't have to worry about it right now. Like, at this point, if we start wasting metal, then we have plenty. Diamonds are really what I'm looking to get more of, and redstone. You always need more redstone. But that is going to do it for that project, for now at least. I'm not going to worry too much about anything else to do with that one. What do I want to do? You just put 8 copper nuggets in here. Yeah, that'll make it easier. I think actually what I want to do now is I'm going to set up an automatic plastic maker. Like something that'll automatically turn the molten plastic into plastic sheets. So we're going to go ahead and make a barrel. Again, I'm going straight to gold because, you know, easy. And it stores a bunch that way. I need one of you. I'm gonna need an item. I'm gonna actually need 3 item filters. Because the way this is gonna work, we're gonna have a chest here with item conduit there and there. You don't connect. You go there. You're going to be set to insert. You're going to be set to extract automatically. I want to lock you. And then what I need... I need 2 of those, actually. You only allow regular buckets. And you only allow bucket of molten plastic to go through. So then you extract bucket of molten plastic only. You extract empty buckets only. You insert. And then I need to put a heat frame. I hate where this is positioned, actually. We're going to move it. I have my crescent wrench on me. How much pressure tube do I have? Not a lot, huh? How do you make it? Glass and compressed iron? Where's my glider? I need that. I need my speed. Where's all my glass? Here, I think. Or in here. Or is it in here? Where did I put it? Where my glass at? It's in here, isn't it? Yup. I'm so smart. I always know where all my junk is. All my junk up in my trunk. Not what I meant to do. I need to run this over here temporarily. We'll do that to... We'll do that to stop it from just venting constantly. And we'll put the chest here with item conduit, barrel, you, lock that, extract, insert, there we go. We'll put the heat frame on this, just in case it messes with any of these. It didn't, that's good. You're on the bucket, so you go here. And then you're set to molten plastic bucket. Means you go there. You're going to be the one that extracts. You're going to be the one that inserts. Now that should go turn into a molten plastic bucket. There we go. And then I put this guy here. Like that. With this up there. I'm just going to start stocking this guy up with buckets. There we go. It's already working. That's pretty awesome. I'm actually going to grab this one right now as well. Actually, no, I'm going to set this back up. And I'm going to set this guy back up. What is going on here? Oh, for some reason. Oh, maybe I can only have one at a time. Yeah, that seems to be the way it's going to have to work, because if I put more than one, that's annoying. Oh, man. Oh, well. You know what? It's working. I wonder if we could put thermal lagging around the chest to insulate it more. I have some somewhere around here. I remember seeing I had 2 pieces. Yeah, there we go. There's no need to do that. I forgot the ground will just insulate it on its own. There we go. Now, as long as this has pressure, this has oil. You know what I'm gonna do, actually? I'm gonna run a cable here. Break that. Don't want you to connect. You insert. Yeah, don't touch that. That's hot. It's really not that hot. It's only 100 degrees Celsius. It's like it's hot, but like it's not like obscenely hot, you know? Okay, there we go. That'll stay stocked with LPG, and as long as we keep this filled with coal, which I can easily do, we will get plastic. Well, I guess as long as that's filled with coal and these keep filled with gasoline and they keep the pressure up. I want you to empty, please. Whatever. You stink. You. I guess the reason that's not filling up, yeah, it's all going into there. So for now, let's get one more fluid conduit that you to insert, that you to extract. There we go. Oh, why is that filling with LPG? That should not be filling with LPG. That should be gasoline. There we go. I kind of want to set up some mechanism tanks. Also, really quick, I want to see how much lava we have over here. You've been hard at work? Oh my god, yeah, you have. 3,000 buckets of lava. That's awesome. I might actually set up some dynamic tanks for the fluids coming out of this guy right now. That's probably a good idea, actually. Also, just empty my inventory right now. I hate to do it that way, but I'm being lazy. The valves, yeah, unfortunately are a little expensive and require some control circuits. Okay, so we need a diesel tank. Can you do... I don't think you can do 2x2s. I think it has to be 3x3 minimum. Boom. Okay. So now what I need to do is... run you... into here. That's filling with diesel. Awesome. I can empty all these. Eventually we'll make use of this, making either like lubricant or turning it into LPG or something. Okay, so there's the diesel tank. Then I need to make a kerosene and a gasoline tank. And probably an LPG, but I don't know about the LPG one right now. Gotta make more dynamic tank blocks, man. Come on. Dynamic valve. Boom. Don't touch that. Instead, I need to make more fluid conduit too. I believe, again, it's just glass and conduit binder. Thought I had a bunch of glass somewhere that wasn't just in here, but whatever. Also, I don't need to carry you around anymore. Can you make this? Yeah, steel and buckets. Okay. Gonna do that. I have more buckets I can use in here. Hello? How did I do that? Anyways. You please insert kerosene into here. Of which I also have tanks of. Oh my god, my inventory is filling with these things. Okay, we'll set up a gasoline tank right over here. Bada boom. Take this guy. Put that there. Disconnect, disconnect. Connect. Oh, why does that not? Oh, because there's a different fluid in there, I bet. I need to sleep as well. It's getting dark. Getting dork. Okay. I don't know what's going on with you. But I guess we can run it this way. Not what I meant to do. Also not what I meant to do. There you go. You insert. That fills with gasoline. A whole bunch of gasoline tanks. And I have a bunch of these mechanism tanks just floating around. Cool. Okay, looks like it's consuming LPG faster than we are producing it. That's good. Yes, that means that will not fill up. We won't have to worry about that. But, whoa, okay, that's producing a whole ton of plastic. That's pretty awesome. Let's just put all these away. I'm gonna go grab a ton of coal. Move it over to the plastic producer. Get some more ore going. Coal might honestly become our limiting factor in terms of plastic production. A little bit in here. Here we go. Is this, like, consistently producing? No. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's only up to a certain percentage chance that it produces 2. There's probably faster ways of doing this. Most notably, I bet if we just set up a stack of tanks all doing this at once, it would go quicker. I almost wonder about using these fluid tanks to do it. Although, as we can see, the problem here kind of is that it actually takes the heat faster than it cools down right now. So then maybe we just do something. This for now. Speed it up a little. Speeds it up a little bit. Try and keep this guy running. Although now that I think about it, why don't I just set up another tank already? I mean, I could just set it right below, I think. It should be totally okay. Well... Could set it up right here. Give me another item filter. You only allow bucket of molten plastic. No, you know what? Because, see, the problem with this is that it's going to start stacking buckets together in one tank, I bet. And I don't know of any, like, rationing pipes that exist in this mod pack. Like, who would have ever imagined that rationing pipes would be one of the most useful things that you could ever have? I need more coal. Why am I going down here? That's not where the coal is. The coal is over here. I believe charcoal can be used to make plastic, but you have to do it with biodiesel instead of crude oil or LPG. There we go. 1,000 coal will be pretty good. The guy's getting cold again. Right, like plastic sheet. Oh yeah, that's not what I need. Plastic, that's what I have to look at. Yeah, charcoal with biodiesel, which is gonna be something that I want to switch to long term. I also discovered a way, it's really dumb, but it's a really silly way to get infinite power that we could already set up. It involves using the pyrolyzer, where you input logs at the cost of 2,000 RF to get 125 millibuckets of creosote oil. And a bucket of creosote oil gives you 20,000 RF. So you end up with 250 millibuckets of creosote oil surplus than it costs to create it. So it's really slow, it's really inefficient. Granted, you could then burn the charcoal for power as well, but it's technically unlimited power as long as you can feed it logs 24/7. But it's so inefficient, it's not something I want to try. It's just an interesting concept that exists. Although I will fully admit, I did debate installing one over here. Right, I thought about replacing just our basic furnace here that produces charcoal with a pyrolyzer that gets its own power from a compression dynamo burning the creosote oil. So we still get charcoal from it, but we also get an output of 250 millibuckets of creosote oil every so often. The problem is creosote oil is basically useless. It doesn't do anything in this mod pack. Like, sure, you can burn it for a little bit of power, and you can also use it to create treated wood tools for Tinker's Construct. But, like, the tools from Tinker's Construct, treated wood tools are not that good. Like, if you could get them super early, they'd be great, but when we're at the point where we can make unbreakable tools, it's pretty much pointless. Like, if I made a tool that just has, like, the head that I want on it, and then just the rest of it's rose gold, I could easily make them all unbreakable. I mean, that's what we did for our drones. It's not something I'm going to do, because there's no real need, but I certainly could. Now let's look at you. How are you looking on ore? Oh, look at that. It no longer has a big stockpile of ore. Only the copper and the iron are full. Are you full of copper? Yeah, you are. I figured such was going to happen. Oh my god, look at all of this metal we have. The only thing that we don't have an absurd amount of is cobalt, but I mean, 300 ingots of cobalt's pretty damn good. So I'm really just waiting to see when the iron will get to the point where it's not overfilled with ore, if it will get to that point. I imagine at some point it will, because it's not really producing that... Well, there is actually a decent amount of ore coming through still. It did have a big stockpile to go through. But actually, wow, we are out of time. Holy... I feel like I didn't do anything this episode. I mean, I guess this was kind of just like a maintenance episode, really. It was just me getting things organized, automated. I mean, I guess I did get all of this fully set up and running 24/7. And so long as we keep this stocked with refined fuel, we will have infinite production of our sifted goods. And we now also have better long-term storage for our fluids here. Plus, we're mass-producing plastic. Look at 1,000 sheets already. Probably off camera, I'm going to set up to make a whole crap ton of circuit boards and stuff, because we're going to need a bunch of them going forward to make, like, more mechanism control circuits. Because we're going to need a whole lot of these. But I think our next project will be... What are we going to... I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff I want to do. I want to work on the AE system, so we can kind of centralize our storage and really get out of this hole in the ground. But I don't know how I want to build that yet. So maybe what we'll do next time is we'll work on getting like an actual real setup for all of our oil processing. But I also have to do a little bit of research and see how the oil generates in the world. Like, is it one big layer that you can access from anywhere and get all of it? Or do we actually have to, like, would it be better to set up a couple of these gas lifts throughout the world, powered off the infinite charcoal production over there, and just putting it into a giant dynamic tank using ender tanks. So we just have like a massive stockpile of crude oil. I'll have to look into that and see which one would be better. But that will be a project that I have to do off camera, and we'll determine how we move forward. But for now, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to thank you all so much for watching it. I really hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate all your support, and I will see you all in the next episode. But in the meantime, I'm going to go sit over here and watch this because I love this thing. It's super fun to watch. So thank you all so much for watching it. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.